Alright, welcome back. In this section, I'm going to be teaching you, we're going to be creating a login markup. So that's what we're going to be doing in this session. But before we move on, in our last session, I showed you how to create a table and we did quite some stuff. But I want to show you, I forgot to show you some stuffs about that. So let's go back. Now in these users, you can actually that's in the data that we have here, we can update on the data. So we can come down here to edit, okay, and choose to put in something else here. So maybe we have David and O. Okay, so you just click on go. We can update data that we pass into this our feed here. We can update on data. So I forgot to show us that in our last session. So I'm sure you have you know that already now. So that's it about that. Now let's move on to what we have to do for this session. In this section, I just want to create something really important, just a login markup. So for the course of the lectures that we're going to be doing from now on. So firstly, I will just go down to my htdoc here. Okay, so we're going to create a new folder for this. So let's give it the name. Let's give it a name, my underscore SQL. Okay, that's just a name. Choose to use. Okay, so I'm going to take that into our Visual Studio Code. Okay, all right, we have this here. Now, nextly, we're going to create the new file. So we have login.php. All right, so that's it on that. The next step we're going to have do here, so let's put our HTML doc structure here. So I'm just going to change this to login markup. Alright, now before we move on, I would like to bring in Bootstrap, a Bootstrap framework into this login page file here. So what we're going to do, let's go to our browser, just go to Bootstrap, just go to getbootstrap.com. Okay, I'm using a Bootstrap 4. So just come down here. So we have this. So you see the CSS here. Okay, just copy to clipboard, then go back there and you can paste it right there now. Okay. All right, you can paste it. I just wrap up the screen. So use Alt Z to do that. Okay, now we have this right here. Now I can now write up the markup. Reason why I'm using the Bootstrap here is to kind of bring in style to our markup, so it doesn't look so ugly and look shabby. So I just bring in style to make everything look attractive when creating the markup there. All right, now let's move on. Now I'm going to create a div for this, okay, with a class of container. So we have container. All right, so close this div here. Okay, next we're going to create another div with a class of call hyphen extra small hyphen 6. Okay, so close that div right in here also. Then next we are going to do something on this. So we're going to have a div again. So we have a class of form hyphen group Okay, so this are Bootstrap classes that we have here. Okay, now next we're gonna have here label. So I'm just gonna put label here, attribute for, so we have for username. Okay, before that I think we omitted something, so let's put in the form right there. We omitted that. Okay, so put that here, close the form right here. Okay, so we're good to go. So this we have username. Now we'll close the label here. Alright, then the next thing we have to do, I'm just going to take this here. Okay, so we're going to create an input. We're going to have input here. So input will have a type. So here we're going to give it text, and the next thing we're going to have here is class of form control. All right, okay, so we can close that here. All right, am I missing any other thing? Okay, I think we're not. So just copy what we have here and we'll paste it here. Yeah, we're going to change this to password, and change this also to password, and also this will be have to change to password. And okay, name, attribute name to help the transfer of data, so we're going to put this to username. Alright, so here also we're gonna have this to be password. Okay, so lastly we're gonna have a button. Okay, so we have input. Alright, so we have type, submit, so we have name, so we have submit also, then value, so I'm going to use submit with a capital S right there, uppercase S. Alright, so basically I think this is not too bad, okay, except that we have a class here. We limited a class here, so just give this btn hyphen primary. Okay, now let's go check this out. So go to your browser, we have localhost slash my underscore SQL. Okay, so we have login up right here. Okay, so you see we have our username, and we have a password right here. Okay, lastly we just come here, put a method, and put the post in there. So here we're gonna have login.php. Okay, so that's it about this. Very simple, and I believe you got this right. I believe you got it right. So I'm going to see you in the next session. We're going to see you in the next session, and bye for now.